what your horoscope is. Oh, let's say you're everything. You're the leader, the god. You're Zeus. Yes, my boy. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little review and swatches of the entire Zodiac collection by Wet n Wild. This collection is available exclusively at Walmart. I'm not sure if it's available at Walmart Canada yet. I'm really not sure, but I got it in the mail and it's just so pretty and I just need to share it with you. And obviously we have a boy here and he's really excited to review it as well. This collection is kind of based around zodiac signs and the elements. You can buy different bundles, like the earth bundle, water bundle, air bundle, and then fire bundle as well. So in here we have highlighters, we have eyeshadow palettes, and then also lip glosses, and one really cool product, which is this guy, which is the loose highlighting powder. I don't have much more to say. If you're not subscribed already, please make sure you subscribe by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified whenever I do post a new video. And I think without further ado, let's just get into reviewing all this because I'm so excited. Okay. Let's start off with the eyeshadow palettes that are included in this collection. Here we have the Color Icon eyeshadows. Each one of these contain 6 different shades. We have earth, we have earth, air, we have fire, and water. Fire contains 6 different warm tones ranging from reds to golds. Water has some turquoise blue and then some nice pearlized shades as well, including a brown. Earth is very earthy, including a nice almost like foresty green tone up to a really dark purple. And last but not least, air, which is what I use to create my look, which includes a bunch of nice like mauvey purpley tones. So the look I created on my eye using the air palette. First I started off with priming my eyes, then I took the medium tone mauve shade and applied that with a nice fluffy blending brush into my crease. I then took the nice deep kind of coppery brown tone and applied that on the outer third of my eye, kind of blending up into my crease as well. I then took this beautiful duochrome purple. I sprayed my brush with the Wet n Wild setting spray, which is also suggested to amp up the pigment of these, and I applied that all over my lid. For my inner tear duct, I took this nice pearlized light lavender and applied that with the setting spray on my brush as well. And to top it off, I added the coppery brown tone underneath my lash line. For these eyeshadows, specifically for the air palette, I would say that they are pretty pigmented. Like, you get a lot of pigment when you do swatch them, as you guys have seen. Definitely when you're applying it with a brush, I would suggest spraying your brush with some form of setting spray, just because that really amps up the pigment and looks stunning on. There was a little bit of fallout specifically with the darker tone in here, but it wiped away really easily. I do have a super matte foundation on at the moment, so nothing really stuck underneath. These do retail for $5. I'm looking on the Wet n Wild website right now. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure that's American pricing. Now let's move on to the highlighting bars. I'm super stoked to try these out. I didn't put any highlighter on because I'm kind of, you know, going in order here. So here we have the same kind of theme. So these are all element inspired as well. So we have fire, water, earth, and air. Now, because I am an air sign, I am going to be trying the air one on, which I'm so excited for. Let's run through the colors for the highlighting bars real quick. First, we have water. This is a beautiful blue and it has a nice gold. It kind of blends out to have more of a greeny gold highlight to it. Really beautiful, and I think that this could be used for a really unique look. Next, we have fire, and this is about a medium tone peachy highlight. It's a really gorgeous color. Earth is a beautiful champagne-y gold. I think that this one is going to do really well just because it is that kind of popular color that can be kind of perfect for all skin tones. And then of course, lastly, air has a beautiful like pinky tone to it, which is my favorite when it comes to any highlighters. I absolutely love Wet n Wild highlighter, so I cannot wait to use this. I am just going to be using a little, I think, what is this? This is a Sephora brand blending. This is an old brush. So of course, to amp up the finish of this, you can use it wet or dry. I'm going to start off using it dry. Typically I find with Wet n Wild highlighters, you can use them dry and they're still super pigmented. Like, oh yeah, look at that. That is so pretty. This one kind of has like a little tint of pink to it, but it still has that nice little gold reflection as well. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Boy, do you approve? Yeah. So there we have air apply dry. This is so stunning. Like, I don't even think you need to wet your brush, but just for the sake of doing it, let's wet the brush and just see how much more amped up we can get with this. It like makes you look like you're wet. I look wet, which I am all for. Let's just keep going with this. Oh yeah. One product in this collection that really intrigued me is this guy. This is the Mega Glow Loose Highlighting Powder. I have not tried this, but I'm so excited. The packaging is so cute. It has all the little zodiac signs around the cap. Oh my gosh, and the little holes are tiny little stars. This retails for $7. The shade is called Written in the Stars, and they say that you can use this as an all-over shimmer or as a highlight as well. I'm just gonna dip my brush into this and just see what this looks like. And it seems to be like a really nice, like loose, pearlized shimmer. So I feel like you could really honestly put this anywhere. So I might just pop a little bit right on my cheekbones because, I mean, we're already gleaming, so we may as well, you know, shine a little bit brighter. I'm also gonna take this massive, massive Urban Decay brush and I'm just gonna pick up a little bit on there. I'm just gonna pop it on here just so we can shine a bit. Freelancing, I always find that brides want to be like shiny, so I always put a nice pearlized glow kind of on like their chest, just so in photos they look really flawless and gleaming. I feel like this is like a perfect product for that. Ooh, I'm glowing, I'm glowing. And you could totally put this on your face as well, I think. Cool. This is a super interesting product because it's pearlized, but it goes on like super sheer and it almost makes you look like you're wet without being heavy. You know when you like try and put a highlight around you, it's like super, super pigmented. This is pretty like fine and like sheer, but still has a nice glow to it. Alrighty, now that we got the eyes on, the highlight on, the shine on, now I'm going to be swatching all 12 of the Zodiac sign lip glosses for you guys. So take a seat because we're gonna get started right now. I just wanted to mention before I do put these on, these guys are formulated with argan oil, macadamia oil, vitamin E, and a jojoba oil to soothe and improve lip texture while moisturizing and nourishing. And it's so crazy. Each one of these retail for $3. I'm feeling like these prices are American. First up, I'm going to be applying Gemini because I am a Gemini and, you know, I want to apply Gemini first. All right, there is Gemini. I was not expecting it to be this opaque. I was expecting it to be more of like a sheer, I don't really know what I was expecting. I also didn't expect gold to be with Gemini. I'm not really sure why. I just never really like expected that. It's a Wet n Wild gloss. Wet n Wild glosses are great for the buck. You can't beat it. This is a nice gold with a nice gold shimmer in it as well. It almost has like a hint of a peach in there as well. Wow, I look like I'm dying whenever I have like a nude like this on. Woo! I just need y'all to see what is happening with this cat right now. Boy, you're sleeping on it. You're sleeping. You funny guy. Next up is Taurus. There's Taurus. This is like a borderline, like super, super like sheer pink gloss with a nice like gold and pink glitter in it. And I can feel the little glitter chunks when I do rub my lips together. It's not annoying by any means, but just because that fleck is a little bit bigger, I can feel that. But that one's Taurus. Up next we have Aries. This one's pretty dark. Let's put it on. All right, there is, what was this? This one was Aries, right? Beautiful, deep burgundy, like ox blood, whatever you want to call it. This is beautiful. This is great for fall. So anyone who's going shopping, I mean, this is gorgeous. It took me a little bit to get it even just because the pigment on my lips is so fair. But once I played around with it a little bit, I mean, it's super even on my lips. So I'm living for this color. It goes with this eye look too. Okay. Next is gonna be Pisces. Pisces is super sheer, borderline like, not really like a gloss, but more of like a topper. It has a nice like duochrome pinky blue in there, and it makes me feel like it's very like snowy and cold and like soft. You can kind of see my lips are like a little bit pink underneath. That's not necessarily from the gloss, but that's from Aries, which was kind of like residual left on my lips, which I should have all taken off, but I actually don't mind this. It's really pretty. Next is Aquarius. I really like this. This is something that I would wear. It is a beautiful, like really soft peach, and it has a nice gold, like really fine gold fleck of shimmer in there, and that's pretty. I like that. Next is Capricorn. There is Capricorn. This is a little bit of a deeper one, more of like a reddish tone. It has like a severe, like finely like milled glitter that is red in there. And it also kind of like, so it's almost like an oil spill minus the like intense blue spectrum, but there is a tiny little bit in there. I don't know, this isn't my favorite one, I don't think, but it is a nice color, just not particularly with what's happening up here. Look at that highlight though. Next we have Sagittarius. This one looks fun. Nice little purple. Okay, I lied. I think that this one isn't my favorite, I don't think. It's so weird because when you're applying it, you're like, oh, I don't know if this is going to be like even, but then kind of once it settles, it like evens out on your lips. This kind of has the same spectrum thing going on where it's like a purple glitter, but then it also like goes into like a goldy orange pink as well. And like I can see like, yeah, that's about it for that color range. And the glitter in here, when you do rub your lips together, you do feel it. It's very mild. But I'm just letting you guys know that it is there, obviously, because it is so shiny. We're getting into some really fun colors here. This one is Scorpio. This one is so gorgeous. You know what this color kind of reminds me of? You know, like 90s prom fabric, you know, that like typical like purple dress that so many people would get. That's what this kind of reminds me. To apply on, we have Virgo. There's Virgo. It's like borderline like pewter, or like, you know, like MAC, like blue brown pigment. That's kind of like what this is kind of feeling like to me. It like ranges from that like brownie to like that pinky like seafoam green. This next one should be interesting. This one is Cancer. I don't know how this is gonna go on, but it's super iridescent in the tube. I didn't know what to expect when I was applying this guy, which is Cancer, but like it goes on and it's actually kind of nice. It's like more pink than I would have expected. I kind of expected it to go on a little bit more of a whitish tone, But that's not bad. It's like super iridescent. It's really pretty. It's like having a highlighter on your lips. There's no glitter in this one either. It's just like really, really fine like iridescence. And last but not least, we have Leo. There is Leo. This guy is like super, super sheer orange, like borderline like no tint at all. And it has a nice like pinky, like rose goldy kind of fleck of glitter in it. It's actually really subtle and quite pretty. Those are all the swatches for the lip glosses. I did put a little combo back onto my lips. I put Aquarius underneath because I really like that one. And then I put a little bit of Taurus on top just to add a little bit more pink. So it kind of like flowed with my eye makeup a little bit better. I also wanted to mention on each of the packaging, it has the little Zodiac symbol on top on the cap, which is so cute. And boy has been sleeping on this box this whole time. He's just living his best life. Aren't ya? Hey? Oh, is this your new home? Is this your new cat house? Yeah, okay. That is it for me for this review of this collection. Let me know what of your That is it for me for this review of this collection. Let me know in the comments down below what is your favorite piece and if you're going to be buying a bundle of this or anything on its own. I'm gonna go. Me and boy have a lot of sleeping to do, we think, don't we? All right, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Oh, whose little paw?